A cheap RC car for kids from Amazon, but is it any good?
The Hosim 110 scale RC truck full review coming up. Welcome back to the channel. Recently we did a top 5 worst RC car list and the better alternatives for about the same price. So if you have a budget of around about $100, make sure you go check out that video afterwards. And we do everything from cheap to expensive and filter out the trash so you don't have to. So if you haven't yet, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below what was your first ever RC car.
The Hosim 110 scale RC truck is a 4-wheel drive, completely ready to run RC that claims to go 48 kilometers an hour plus straight out of the box. We're going to be testing that out soon, but first let's see what comes in the box. In the box comes the instruction manual, which you should read. 2 LiPo batteries, 2 battery chargers, a bag of tools, nuts and body clips.
Bag of nuts.
A battery strap, lights for your truck, a LiPo safe bag, a spare body to paint yourself, your radio,
and of course the Hosim monster truck.
Starting off with the exterior, we have a typical plastic body held on by 4 body clips, and on the front here it does look like they have run out of room and they've actually put true TRU instead of truck. The wheels feel medium, they are vented through the rim, glued to the rim, and they have foam inserts. Looking at the suspension, it is oil filled, it's not adjustable, and we have dual shocks in the rear. Now it's time to take a look under the body.
Right away, you can see this is an unusual type of chassis. It's the first time we've had something like this on the channel, and it makes me think like toy grade right away. But this does have a purpose, and it makes the RC car an IPX4 rating when it comes to water resistant. That means it's going to be able to handle a bit of splashing. Definitely don't go driving this thing in the ocean. And underneath the covers there is actually 2 390 brushed motors, and we have a 60 amp ESC on top here, and powering the system we have a 1600 milliamp 2-cell LiPo 25C discharge battery with a T connector. It does come with 2, but they run it in parallel so you can increase that capacity to about 3200 milliamps, and that means you're going to have a longer run time if you do decide to run both together, but you can run them individually as well. For the servo, it's a 2.2 kilogram servo. The drive shafts throughout this car are metal, and we do have a front and rear open differential. The plastics feel very cheap and flimsy. They're quite thin, but being quite thin, they do provide a lot of flex. So it'll be interesting to see how it holds up when we take that thing out for a bash. And I'm sure there's a lot more information on this car, but not to worry, it's going to be linked in the description below if you are interested. Anyway, it's time we head out to a new skate park and see what this car's got. At a new location, this epic skate park with the beautiful amber. What's that? Is that an obstacle course? Ah! I need to do more cardio. So you saw earlier how we can run these batteries in parallel to get more milliamp, which means more run time. The problem is it doesn't fit inside the socket properly. In order to run these 2 in parallel, you have to hold the batteries in place using the strap around the body, which I don't really like, because the strap's gonna come on the bottom of the chassis, and over time, wear and tear, the thing's gonna break off. So we're just gonna run the 1 battery, and you're still gonna get the same power, same speed, it doesn't matter. It's just gonna mean less run time. I mean, it looks more like their toy, right? It looks more like a toy than a hobby grade car. We'll see, man, we'll see. We'll keep it real. You'll see if it's any good or not. All right, so I'm gonna hold the speed meter in here, like with this. Track, start. It's high, that's low. Hearing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna chuck it straight on high. They reckon 48 kilometers an hour right out of the box. Let's see what we can do here. We might get it. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Whoa.
Maybe 30 kilometers an hour. 29 kilometers an hour. It's a little bit less than that 48. You know what? Just to be sure, we're gonna put this in here with the other battery, just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna adjust the speed, all right? But we're gonna just do it anyway. This is what I mean, man. I mean, first off, this adapter thing. I mean, what? Like, how do you make that sit in there nicely? You just can't. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, that's probably as good as we can get it. And then look at this. What is this? No difference, man. We're going to worry about the body. Track, start. I can tell you right now, there is absolutely no difference whatsoever. So it seems that my scientific studies would prove to be correct. All you're gonna get, guys, is a longer run time, not a faster RC car. 30, ooh, Okay, maybe it's 1 kilometer faster. But I think we can all agree this is no speed demon. But how's it when you bash it around? How tough is this truck gonna be? That's what we're gonna find out right now. We'll start on the smaller jumps and we will work our way up to the bigger jumps. Now, because you don't have much wheel speed, that means you don't have a lot of air control. See that?
Oh.
I gave it full throttle as it was nose diving. I had nothing. I had nothing. Let's not muck around here, guys. Let's just go straight for this big boy. Let's go for it. That's full speed, by the way. Oh, 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 you see that? Big landing, hey. That was a good landing, guys. And you saw it, the clip popped right off.
Ah, the clip.
Oh, no, I think you see where this one's going. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt for right now. And I know there's a lot of you that aren't gonna bash something like this hard. So we push it to its absolute limit so you can know sort of where that limit is. Being a light car, very flexible. Should be able to take a bit of abuse. Full speed. Full speed. Front flip. Oh, on the top of the body.
What's it? Ah.
Warning label popped off the heat sink. Something's telling me that it's not gonna get that hot anyway. I mean, see, there's a little bit of air control there. I managed to sort of keep it from nose diving. And landing on all fours. Look at that, it happened again. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, we're all good. Came off again. So, I mean, you know, of course, something like this is too much for it, guys. We'll give Amber a turn.
Oh.
Next week.
Oh.
Like, you pretty much did all the driving of the last car. Come on, man. We're gonna hit this 2 more times and then we're gonna hit this big boy over here. Full speed. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it's still good. Backflip time, let's go. Yeah, it wasn't happening, was it?
Good backflip.
Maybe if we chuck a 3900 kV brushless system, a 120 amp ESC,
Oh,
4
it's
cell
happened
lipo.
again.
Yeah, man. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you meant to put this clip on the battery tray as well as Velcro around it.
Yes.
Now let's see if that Velcro makes a difference. Hit a few jumps now. See if that tray comes off or not. Oh man, I want to take the X-Max to the skate park. It's got some sweet jumps here. Oh, now that we've Velcroed that tray up, we're not having the issue of the tray coming off anymore, so I don't know. It seems like a bit of an afterthought having the Velcro underneath the chassis like that, but I mean, it's working.
So far, so good.
It's working now, so yeah, okay. As I say that, the Velcro is coming loose. Can you see the Velcro? It's coming loose. But the tray is staying on there for now. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, grind, yeah. I guess the benefit with this though is that it's off Amazon. So some people prefer buying from Amazon than Banggood. Right, let's try a different jump, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, oh.
Did it land? Oh, it landed. Okay, ready? Here's a grass test. I mean, it's pretty, I will say it's long grass, man. I will say it's long grass. So, you know, I'll tell you one thing, at least you're not cogging like that WR Toys buggy. To the moon! Oh, it made it over. It made it over. All right, let's go this one here. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Sweet. All right, maybe we're a little bit harsh at the start.
Yeah.
Maybe we're a little bit harsh. Because it's still holding up, it's still working.
It is pretty durable.
It seems to be reasonably durable for what it is. I mean, it is lightweight. It is slow, so, you know, the maximum impact speed is fairly low.
Oh.
It's got 2 motors, I don't really know why. It's got redundancy there. If a motor was to fail halfway through your play session, you might have a little bit more play session to go. Oh. Now, I think there's something wrong with me. I've literally lost 8 body clips. How's that even possible? I lost 1 before we even arrived, and I've lost 7 body clips since being here. There's something seriously wrong with me today. What?
Now it's time to go over the pros and cons, starting off with the pros.
Well, the first pro with this truck is going to be that it's a complete package kind of truck. So you're getting a completely ready to run RC, you're getting 2 LiPo batteries with 2 chargers, so that's going to mean more playtime, more runtime. It comes with an extra battery, so if you're creative or your kid likes to paint, you can get him painting up his own RC truck, which I think is pretty cool. And it comes with the LiPo safe bag. Now, I know these are only like $5 or $10 to buy, but it's good that it comes in with the package just so for that LiPo safety. When you're charging it, you always want to charge it in a LiPo safe bag, and then when you're storing it, it's also a good idea to store it in a LiPo safe bag. And it does come with spare nuts and body clips, although I somehow lost all 8 body clips. Like, that never happens. Like, I never really lose body clips.
Usually
maybe 1 or 2, not 8. And not in a single day. It makes no sense to me, but yeah, that happened. So that would be its first pro, is that it's like a complete beginner package RC truck. And for the second Pro, this truck is not very powerful and it's not very fast, which means it doesn't have that potential for high speed impact. So when we were taking this off the ramp at full speed and crashing on the top of the body, on the front, on the back, on the side, the truck didn't break. So it's reasonably durable for what it is, and I think having really flexible plastic helps it. It does feel like it's cheap, flimsy plastic, but it actually didn't break, and it absorbed a lot of the impacts. And one thing we've got to mention at the beginning is we've got these metal plates on the bottom there as well, which also helps with its durability. So that would be a second Pro. It's now time to talk about the cons.
First con is, I'm going to point out the obvious, the battery tray. That was a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying how it pops off all the time and that it can only fit one of the batteries, and if you want to fit two of the batteries, you have to have the lid of the tray completely off anyway, and then you got to use the strap. And the thing I don't like about using the strap is that it wraps around the chassis, so over time wear and tear, it's going to break the strap. And the strap actually would slide down the skinny part of the truck. Like it was like an afterthought. The strap just sits there, and then eventually after some jumps it just slid forward, or and then it's completely useless. So definitely a big con would be that tray and the strap. What I recommend doing is just running one battery inside the compartment and then putting this around and strap it in, or even some tape and strap it in your battery, and then you'll be okay for your bassing session.
And the second con would be the speed. It's always a little bit disappointing when the car does not go the speed stated on the box.
Yeah, I mean, I had high hopes because it said 48.
Yes.
Like it was like really specific. It didn't say 50, it didn't say 40, it said 48. So I was like, okay,
specific number.
This surely will go 48. And while I went 29, 30 kilometers an hour. That is pretty disappointing. Definitely not a fast truck. So in conclusion, would I buy this truck for us? No. Would I recommend it for adults? No. Would I recommend it for kids? Yes, that's where I think this truck fits in. It could be cool for kids under the Christmas tree, for example. So let us know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this RC truck? Would you pick one up for your kid? And if you don't want to miss any more of our future RC content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified exactly when we post it.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a like anyway. Make sure you're staying safe out there on your RC adventures.
I'm Joe.
I'm Amber.
We're the RC Kiwis, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.